Well, about 40 Davila Middle School Science Club students are involved in a wetlands restoration project called Get Hip to Habitat.
We took 41 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to Baytown, to the NRG Eco Center, through kind of a partnership with the Galveston Bay Foundation. And the kids went through sort of a wetlands 101. They learned about the importance of wetlands, the habitats that wetlands provide, and why it's so important. And of course, because of all the erosion and because of hurricanes and various sorts of things, also because of human interaction with the coastline, the kids learned what we could do basically to help restore what's been lost. And so the kids are basically, we went and we pulled up, each kid pulled up 20 grasses. We brought back, I guess that would be, all these grasses. We individually potted each one, put them into these pools, and we're basically creating an estuary here at the campus. The grasses will mature. There'll be 5 to 10 grasses for every one we brought back. And in May, the kids will actually replant these in Galveston Bay, a Galveston Island, as a complete restoration project of a complete coastline.
We're mainly checking to see if our plants are growing right, and the main thing we want to check for is diseases like white scale and black spot and rust, and those we can try and cure, but if it gets really bad, then the plants just aren't going to survive.
We measure how much salt we have, and if we have too much salt, then we have to go over here and get water, and we have to put it in the pools. Because if it gets too salty, then the plants will die, and if it gets too watery, because it's kind of hard since we live so far away from the ocean, you have to kind of make it the ocean here. In May, we're going to get on the bus, and we're going to drive, instead of going to Baytown, we're going to go to Galveston Island. And then we're going to start planting it in there. And then you'll start reproducing and making more and more. So that instead of if we plant 5, by the end of the year, there's going to be 50. And so they're going to help clean out the water, like trash and pollution, and they keep all that stuff from going out into the ocean.
The whole idea behind this project, I spent a lot of time at the coast this summer, was to give kids the connection, maybe to the ocean that some of them hadn't had. But then for even the kids that had, it's the idea that they're not just growing plants, they're actually learning that they can make a difference in our world. And that's the end lesson that we're trying to get them to understand, is that each of them can do something great to really, really make a difference, and that's what they're doing.
Well, Sandy, are there any other local schools besides Davila that are participating in the Wetlands Project?
Actually, there aren't. Davila is really the only school outside of the Galveston-Houston area that's participating.